fucking superwoman. Look at this cat. Wow, that is quite the shot. Leave right alone. Why? Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Today we are jumping right back into Satisfactory and carrying on with the shenanigans, and we are almost to tier 7 and tier 8. We have one more milestone left to do with the tiers that we've currently unlocked, and then I have to work on the project parts. Now, what that means is I will actually be able to start customizing the factory and start building up and doing all of the fun things that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. So we're just going to hop on in. And I realized that I do not have random musics going. So I'm gonna play some random musics. Call Thulu? Because you're that guy? Oh lord. That is funny. You should totally do it, Vale. Alright, what we're gonna do here. Debo! I'm gonna see if we can throw on Spotify. So I'm in Total Eclipse's playlist today. How goes the Satisfactory? It's actually pretty good. Wait, did I say? Yes, I did. This one, go. Alright, so you'll have to tell me how my volume is compared to the music, or not. We just started right this second, but there have been a number of improvements since you last watched, Debo. We have an awesome cannon to go to our fuel, which is now running quite smoothly. Also, I should probably switch to the game screen now. So, I was talking about how we have cleared out basically everything except for monorail. And then we can start on phase 3, which will be awesome. You can fly as long as you have... Oh, have you been skating? Eager edging your way across the maps? Is that what's been going on? Alright, I have next to nothing on me. Okay, so let's grab some plate, some rods. You may hear Jet in the background. I will adjust as we go. Actually, you can't see this on this. Indeed. Nice. Yeah, I am closer to finally finishing off the Festival of the Lost stuff. Nope. God damn it. Okay, if I go... You can skip the tomb ships? Oh, yeah. A lot of people have been doing that. Oh, sure. I only have a few more days to finish off the rest of them, so it's going to be a bunch of the lost sectors, a bunch more gaining of the stuff. Like the pages. I'm halfway through the pages, I think, so... I just need to do a couple more Gambit runs for the one haunted achievement. Okay, I think we did it. Nope, you can still hear. Fuck off. Jet's voice is too deep, it's picked up by everything. Alright, I can't fix it. You guys will just have to deal with hearing Jet every now and then. There's his hand. The hand of fate. Aw, Ash. Kitty. Oh, okay. That's fine. I didn't want that, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't know what to do about any of this. I'll just keep talking and hope that you have more of me than him. Okay, so we have some pipes and some beams to collect, some more heavy modular, which I'll come back for, and then we're gonna have to hand bomb the computers because we're not making any of those yet. So, we're just gonna have to work on it. But yeah. So, I will be fixing all of this to make it a little more fluid, but as you can see, we've made some significant changes to the fuel over here. So, he is also streaming, by the way. He is doing some V-Rising right now. No one voted on V-Rising, so it was a bit of a race between Satisfactory and Cities. But I do want to do more V-Rising tonight. All of my polls are in bad places. But yeah, so this is my central power generation. Excellent. I have fuel being made by this lovely machine. Ideally. Oh, there we go. It's not coming out quickly, but why is this one just not getting anything? Why is it also going back? I am very confused. Alright, if I... Oh, of course. There we go. Alright, now we will no longer have that problem. Perfect. So now it's making packaged fuel more frequently. And so I have a full storage container right now, so the rest I'm feeding to the sink. Why do you hate your mind veil? What did it do to you? That's what I want to know. You know, I'm thinking what I might do is move my OBS to that screen and move this to this screen. Or... no. Here's what we'll do. We'll do this. There we go. And that way, it's easier for me to see that side than it is to see that side. Okay, so we have things moving along. And as you can see, I have packaged fuel, I have pipes, which I need a bunch. I have empty canisters for other stuff, tons of rubber. Beams we're now actually making. Thank God. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna need more than that. Okay. And then of course we have plastic as well. I don't remember if I need plastic for computers or not, so we'll just grab some. In case you're wondering what this travesty is, it's, I'm going to route these conveyor belts a little bit better. That way it looks a lot cleaner and there's more ability to move around. Bad pole jokes? Oh no. All my poles are in bad places? Oh no! Bad Veil, bad. So tonight, we have a lovely strongbow. So, if people haven't been paying attention to Discord, I am now living with Jet. And I also had a tooth pulled. The same week, actually, so that was fun. We still have a lot of stuff, to put in storage and to organize and whatnot, and it's very difficult when he doesn't have days off and I don't have access to just go to storage and have stuff without a vehicle because of its location relative to us. So, I have the green screen behind me so that you don't see all of the shit because we haven't had time to organize. So essentially a lot of the stuff we have to pile onto our computer chairs for us to be able to sleep because the bed is right behind me. And then when we wake up, we move the stuff from our chairs to the bed so that we can work on our computers. So I did record my writing Patreon video, the gaming news video I will record tomorrow, and you will have both of those videos out over the weekend, and hopefully next week I'll be a little bit more on the ball with recording and whatnot, so it'll be easier. So because of the way things went down, my mom brought me a strongbow, a lovely strongbow right here. It is the only one that I have. And Jet decided to get us other alcohol, so I also have the Sauza. I love my tequila. You know, it's really funny, because when I was younger, I always thought that tequila I would have to have with the salt and with the lemon. But because I've been having a lot of, like, straight white rum, I decided that, having straight tequila is actually, not that much different. So it's pretty good. Oddly enough, that song title is half true for you. With a rebel yell, she cried more, more, more. Ooh, because I found mycelia, I now have access to lighting. Or quartz. I think it's quartz. Which is great, because I want to be able to have lighting to set things up. And I also want these quarter pipe packs and door walls and everything else. I think door walls are the next thing I'm gonna by. Because I do have the beams at the very least. And the rails and the ladder and the catwalk, so... Oh, I do want the concrete. Okay. Why are you going to the astral plane? What is this madness, Debo? What do you want about? Why would you get drunk that quickly? I don't understand. Oh, do they? That's funny. Funny indeed. Alright, so. We're golden. So how is the music volume in comparison? Oh, also we have access to obelisks now. I can blow shit up. Oh, you're a lightweight because of sugar. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it indeed. Alright, so let us finish what we can for that. Wait a second. There we go. And so now we need some heavy modulars. Yeah, which we are gonna need modulars. Naturally. That was the thing I did know I was gonna need. I am gonna put that ticket in the other box that I have over here. But yeah, so Devo, what's been going on? What you been up to lately? Blah 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 blah. There's no music on your end? You don't hear Spotify? Well, it's an ad right now, so you're not gonna hear music right at the exact moment. But you mean it's not loud enough? Everybody milk. Yeah, a lot of people, like, even I'm like, I like the Festival of Lost stuff, but again, I just packed and moved all of my stuff in literally 2 days. I had a tooth pulled, which rendered me useless for a couple of days because I was sedated for it. And then to have to worry about unpacking and everything else. I obviously didn't do anything exciting for a couple of weeks. So I'm kind of behind on Destiny stuff, but I'm also just like, I go in and I'm like, no one is really playing or doing anything right now, so I don't know, you know, like how motivated I am to play right at the second, because it is like the end of the season, you know, and that kind of thing. Okay, why are we capping out at 10 here? Because I need one more. No. Not because of that. Because of screws. I need another 100 screws. Huh? You feel bad for the milk board? They sponsored that last TwitchCon. Oh. Did they? I actually, so there's more new, if you've been watching the gaming news videos, either when I release them on Patreon or a couple of days later when I release them publicly, we talked about TwitchCon and some of the injuries that people sustained. And, the one woman who broke her back, didn't find out that she was pregnant until she had gone to the hospital. And so, because of the surgery and the trauma done to her body, she had to, you know, not have the child, which is even more awful than just considering like the extent of the injuries on top of you've just lost a baby at the same time because of that event. Like, I have never been all that enthused for going to TwitchCon, and I want to go even less because of the shit that happened this year. I can't imagine what the creators of Milk must be thinking because of TwitchCon and because of the conduct of some of the people there, right? Okay, so I think I'm gonna need, what is that? There's 50 computers. And there's 10 for one, so in theory I only need 50 circuit boards. You were actually invited to go to TwitchCon? Well, Debo, I feel like you would have a easier slash better time at TwitchCon, I would say, than other people. One, as far as I know, you don't drink, so there's little to no risk of you being drugged by any of the drinks that they pass out. You don't strike me as some kind of avid party goer, so I don't foresee you getting into trouble with that. I'm pretty sure that if you saw the foam pit that people were injured in, you probably would have looked at that like concrete. It's only like maybe 2 feet deep. Yeah, I ain't signing a waiver for that shit. I imagine you would have been fine for that. Yeah, like depending on where and where you went in TwitchCon and what you did, I feel like of all of the people that would have considered going, you probably would have dodged many bullets just by virtue of who you are, and that is a good thing. Like, that is not me like saying, oh, you should be this or that, or no, it's not that at all. It's very much like I feel like of people who would be in a high risk possible situation, you're not one of them. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Like, you wouldn't have bowed down. You would have been like, no, fuck off, get out of here. What do you want about? Oh no, we're gonna need way more than this. Well, that's the other thing too, is a lot of gamers are not socialites, so you would have a certain amount of bandwidth to deal with people before you'd be like, I'm retreating back to the hotel room and fuck people for like 5 days. Oh yeah, absolutely. And you know, like, it could really, like, certain events could really stand to have people like you to stand up and say, hey, you're being fucking dumb right now. That would be great. Alternatively, you're also a nice enough person. And again, this is a good thing. Like, you're a nice enough person that if you saw the foam pit and you saw people going over towards it, like, I want to do that, I feel like you would go up to people and say, if I were you, I wouldn't do that. Like, you have common sense. You would be kind to people and say, hey, I feel like that is not going to work out in your favor. The worst thing anybody could ever do is not tell people the risk if they clearly don't see it, you know? So, but I mean, ultimately, like, that would be your choice. If you wanted to tell people, hey, like, don't do that. Totally up to you. But I feel like, especially if it were one of your friends or anything like that, you would be like, no. You would be like the designated driver. Alright, so, we need a lot more plastic, a lot more copper sheeting. Well, at least I did say that I was gonna need it. Yeah, exactly. And you've planned parties with a foam pit? I didn't actually know that. That's actually kind of cool. Did you used to do a lot of event planning? I'm just generally curious. But even at that, like 1 inch is not enough. You know, or like a foot is not enough. But on top of that, it's directly on concrete. Like, they didn't even put padding down. They didn't even put the you know, at like daycares, there's the puzzle piece, like foam things that you put down on the ground to at least have a tiny bit of padding. Even that, like, it wouldn't prevent harm, but it would reduce some of the risk, but you would still need a lot more foam to mitigate that. Exactly. I concur entirely. You have a big family and you wear many hats. Well, that's a good thing. Also, peeps, don't forget to like the stream. It's one button, one little click. It helps. Every little bit helps. Even if you're not here for very long. Just having people go, yes, we enjoy this content helps, because I am trying to build up on YouTube. And if you have suggestions for things you would like me to do for content, let me know. I am gonna stream some more over the weekend as well. Maybe some more V-Rising, maybe we'll do some City Skylines. You know, stuff. It will be fun. It's like 2 clicks. Come on, Debo. Why you do this? You Goomba. But yeah, what have you been playing if you haven't been doing as much Destiny? Learn to shadow ski. But hold on, doesn't it take more buttons to shadow skate or to eager edge than it does to click like on a YouTube video? Ah, Vale, you crack me up. I am amused. Ooh, God of War. The first one? Like, are you eagerly awaiting the Ragnarok? I'm excited. I've seen some good things so far with God of War Ragnarok. And like, I'm not like the most over-the-top God of War fan, but it is a very interesting series to me. Besides, who wouldn't love Dad of Boy? I mean, it's fucking oh, I've just totally spaced on his name right now. The Gold. you're gonna play the Ragnarok out of it, that was just bad. Okay, Debo? That was just bad. You'll just have to take the L and move on. Like, why you do this? Yeah, Kratos. I'm trying to remember his name in Stargate. I just totally, like, his name went right out of my head. Miracle of Sound is freaking fantastic. That is also a playlist I should find on Spotify to play. Also, I adjusted the volume. Can you guys hear Total Eclipse's music right now? Yeah, Stargate. Tilk. His name is Tilk. I don't know why it just came to me, but suddenly, poof. Alright, we're at 20 computers so far. I don't know how you... Hold on. Are you aware that you're not live?
Yes.
Why?
Because I wasn't feeling it.
Oh.
Every time both of us were talking at the same time, it always felt like I was interrupting, even though I know I wasn't. So I said, screw it. Hold it.
Okay.
Oh, it's fine. We'll figure out a schedule at some point.
I'm sorry. Well, it's not necessarily YouTube. Alright, is that better? I should give him a hug. That would be good. The jet could use a hug. Through the green screen. I will hug this way. The Debo says, hello. And, what was it that you said before? Why? But we like squeezing the buns. Why would you deny us this, Debo? How dare. How rude.
Sleeves up. It's time for your annual flu shot at Shoppers Drug Mart. Book today at shoppersdrugmart.ca/flu or through the PC Health app. Over 1,100 pharmacies across Canada. Subject to vaccine availability, limitations apply.
Alright.
Hi, Zach here from Speedy Glass. Are you looking for a better job? At Speedy Glass,
I'm
it's easy
looking
to make your
for
mark as
a
an
writing
auto glass
gig.
specialist. With us, you can count on a great place to come in every day.
I do not know that you can help me with it.
Of your weekends.
You can hear it faintly? Oh my lord.
Join our team, and we'll even pay you to train. Come and see us, or
Oh yeah,
apply
copper
on
sheets.
speedyglass.ca today.
If I turn it up anymore, we would be doomed.
However you like to listen, there's a premium plan made for you. Add up
Ah.
to 6 accounts with the family plan to share the love with people.
Definitely gonna have to figure out this whole audio thing.
Or go solo with the individual plan and get a
Okay,
discount
so
on
what are we
student
at? 20 so far?
and ad-free music listening. Get one free
Might just be your TV speakers. Possibly. I am on the TV. Oh god. Am I bigified? Alright. 4 computers. So I'm trying to determine where I would put the factory for circuit boards. More like jagified. Jagified. I require a jaggy pog. I don't know that that would look so good. You believe it's a 38-incher? Oh my. Oh my. So we're gonna need more cable. Really, we're just gonna need more of everything. Because there's a lot of circuit boards. Thinking if it's 10 per, what is that? 150 circuit boards? Which will be double what we can make right now. Alright, so we'll do this, and then we'll go back and get more plastic. You're gonna get the tape measure? Sweet. I might do a bit shorter. It's also like boiling in here. Oh wow. At least, so my phone for some reason cannot handle too many apps or updates before it goes, you're running out of space, and it doesn't like to save anything to the SD card. It has to be to the phone directly. It's kind of annoying. So it's something that I will worry about at a future point in time, but nothing I can do right now. That and very few people would be texting me anyways, which for the time being suits me just fine since things went poorly. We'll go with that. And if you don't know much about the situation, check Discord. I just thought it was funny that someone decided to be very passive-aggressive and posted on Facebook. And I just quietly laughed to myself. I was like, so you're going to be upset at me for not communicating, quote unquote, but yet you're going to air your dirty laundry on Facebook for no like, you know, you could have emailed, you could have texted, you could have Discord messaged, you know. No, you decided not to communicate at all. Post on Facebook, but I'm in the wrong because I have cut communication. Okay. That's fine. You can do that. And it's whatever. I am not gonna make a huge fuss about it if that is, the action taken. Who am I to stop you? Ah, so we need some cable. Alright, so what are we at? 70, and what did I say? 150? So we'll fulfill this. And then we'll worry about the cable after that. And then I should be able to make the remaining computers. Alright. We are getting somewhere. We will soon have monorail also unlocked, which might actually help me figure out the factories making the circuit boards and everything else, where I would need to consider a central location between here and the main area. So that could be interesting, although I will need a fair amount of steel for it, so we'll just have to deal. 10 more. Okay. Oh good, it doesn't take a lot of cable. Excellent. Great! Alright, we're gonna have computers. Oh, I fucked up. I actually need more than this. Okay, let's get through the 15 and figure out what thing I'm gonna be out of. Is it the plastic? Wouldn't it be funny if I just totally fucking failed to math? Not that that isn't possible by any stretch of the imagination. This game, you practically need a spreadsheet to figure out, like, okay, you need this much of these things, and then this much of these other things to make these things, but then you also need an additional amount of this thing. Yep, and that is the story of Satisfactory? Oh good. I failed at all of it. Awesome. So we got to 40. That's funny. Okay, so I need 10 more. So I need like 90 cable. Error for something, math not found. Yes, exactly. So you were flying around in the Cosmodrome and got added by two people, both new lights. They wanted to ask me the same question. How do? Seems legit. Okay, so now we need... Is it exactly... We'll see. This is the, because I haven't set up the machines to automatically make these things, I've done way too much hand bombing in this game. Ooh, Imagine Dragons is great. I really love their stuff. And then you add in that you're terrible. Alright, so we are gonna need both more cheating. Actually,
Fucking game. Specific direction. I'm gonna die.
they're new lights. I mean, yeah. But that doesn't mean you gotta be a jerk to them. How are people gonna play if you drive them away? Yeah, unfortunately, that is frequent. People in shooters tend to be more competitive than they need to be. You gave up on teaching new, but why? What did they do to you? Too much work. What are you, elitist now, Debo?
Bacon is a breakfast classic, and now Tim Hortons has given it a remix. Introducing Tim's new
Really?
breakfast sandwiches
What do you not like about Tiny Tina's?
with a twist, made with a sweet and spicy maple glaze, made with 100% Canadian
Wait, what?
syrup. Available for a limited time.
I am very confused. I thought people really enjoyed the game.
Restaurants in Canada.
Everyday purchases can be
Jet
exciting.
inserts not enough content. Is this true?
Get 3 times the Avion points on every dollar spent on digital gaming.
Score.
And streaming too.
Let's binge.
Introducing the new
You're not
all-new
gatekeeping the game?
Energize rewards for everyday things. Conditions apply. Visit
Is that a jab at Bungo? Oh, I do need screws. Yes, it was a jab. God damn it. I mean, yeah, you say that. It's not that they stripped the stuff that was fun out of the game. It's that they stripped out too much stuff, just in general to do and sort of pigeonholed people into doing specific things. And I think that has been more frustrating. Like, oh, you're not talking about D2. They took stuff out of the game. See, I haven't seen anything about any kind of outcry for the game. Alright, so that's interesting to me. Come on, computers. That's 5. And I think I need one more. Yes. Yeah, see, I think even with niche games, you have a vocal enough community, and even then people will take notice. But then, like, I don't know a lot about the Borderlands series. It's not a game that I was particularly interested in.
Buildings and vehicles needed for long-range transportation has been made available.
So okay, so
power conduction, rails-based transit ensures increased
here's my
efficiency
question
and
for you.
reliability for both the transport of pioneers and cargo.
People in Destiny, people talk about there's not enough rewards for playing. And you're saying the same thing for Borderlands. So my question is, what would the rewards need to be for it to be interesting to people? Because it is a tough balance to figure out what to offer players that will be fulfilling enough for them to continue to play. And now, I'm assuming that the two games have different reasons why people might think that, but like from Destiny 2, you have weapon crafting, and I would almost argue that we have too much as opposed to not enough. And so what happens is you have not only the grind of whatever the story new event is, but then you're also like trying to get these stupid red borders to drop in order to craft those weapons, in order to get the perks and the rolls that you want. And even though they've made it a little more accessible, I'm finding I am running out of space infinitely more because of that. And people are constantly talking about the rewards aren't great enough. Now, is it we need to have a higher cap? Or, like, is it really the problem that there's not enough rewards? Or is it really there's not enough satisfying reason to do the activities? Because if you're just basing it on the weapons, I think that in Destiny's case, we're actually suffering from an abundance of weapons as opposed to not enough rewards. I just think we have not enough activities that are interesting to people. You have the story, but once you're done the story, there's not much else you're doing because it's Crucible Strikes Gambit all over again. You know, it's the new activity ad nauseum for the whole season. So it's not the weapons that's the problem, it's the other stuff that there needs to be more content. Now with Wonderlands, I don't know what kind of rewards you get, other than weapons, but as far as I know, you don't have the same type of weapon crafting grind in it. So I'm curious what you guys think. So is it that maybe the drop rate for oranges needs to change? Okay. So Wonderlands has a fixed amount. Steve, you're so loud. It's literally a 10-hour game. Right, but isn't it like a... What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, like it's not the base game. It's like a fun, like, sort of side story that that you can hammer out.
PC Optimum
Okay.
some of my
So Jet, you say the DLC isn't worth it in what sense? Like there's not enough time
Loaded all my offers and got 20 times the 30%
based on the price?
smart to turn things you need into things you want. From
Super Waffle, welcome. We are doing The Factory and listening to Spotify. I'm sorry, I don't have premium.
November 4th to 6th, exclusive to Shoppers Drug Mart. Restrictions apply. Details in store and in the app.
What is
So what we define here is
reaction to all things that make life beautiful?
this is what makes game development challenging beyond the marketing, beyond the general concept of the game, is giving enough value with the cost. Which is another reason why I'm like, what would elevate Borderlands in this case, or Tiny Tina's to make it better. Oh! Hasty! Okay, I was like... I'm sorry. There's a couple of people that their YouTube name is different from what I know them as on Discord or on Twitch, and so I always, like, fuck it up. It gets boring pretty fast. So is it not, like, randomly generated, or... Interesting. Interesting. Okay, and Jet, you said it's $12. And it takes an hour to do completely. Ew. Okay, see, I also think that's probably too much for what it is. Because it's already an existing, like, this isn't like a new game or like an indie game or something where you could argue that $12 because of development, etc. Like, Borderlands in itself is a fairly large game, or at least it's got enough of a fan base to consider that whatever they release, you want to make sure that there is value for playing. There are some great games that are like 20 hours of gameplay, you know, and you only pay like $15 because, again, it's a DLC or, you know, whatever. But, with this, it's sounding like most of you are talking about how it's not enough. Either they would have to reduce the cost for it to be proper measure, or they would have to add more content. Again, I'm just always curious to see people's thoughts about games, especially when it comes to games that I'm not particularly familiar with. And Borderlands is certainly one of those styles of games that, you know, it seems interesting on the surface, but I want it to be valuable. And as a person that does game reviews, I'm also conscious of when I'm reviewing DLC for a game. One of the first ones that I did was Battletech is one of my favorite reviews that I ever wrote, for a multitude of reasons. And then when we got the first DLC, I was like, I'm not sure how to review the DLC, because it's not like you're not looking at like the UI and you're not thinking about like the music that's included. You're thinking about did they add enough content to make it worth the price that people would pay for it? And that in itself can be highly subjective. Because what Jet is going to look for in a video game is going to be different from what Debo looks for, which is going to be different from what I look for. And so, with any genre of video game, or just the video game as a whole, you have to know going in what you're expecting. If you want top-notch story, that is going to be your primary focus for determining if its value is in alignment with what you pay for it. If, however, you are looking at graphical integrity and just gunplay or whatever, which is something that a lot of people talked about when it came to Cyberpunk, then obviously you're not going to worry so much about the story or like the side quests or anything. You're gonna look at how do the guns feel, how many do I have available, etc. Oh, that's the first time I've had that show up before. Cool. Thanks, YouTube. You thumbs up? I eat your thumb. Your thumb, I eats it? The villains were ass. Oh, yeah. So I have... There are certain games that I've reviewed where the villains were the absolute worst. I'm like, this game is great. The villains are fucking terrible. That's funny. I wonder, should I... So, whoops. I want to zoop.
Do you hear that? It's the sound of the filter.
See, you can go a long way with a villain who just doesn't make it.
Music to my ears. Visit filtreat.ca to hear more.
You know, a villain should never overstay their welcome. I aspire in my novel to have the main villain not be the most painfully obvious and egotistical villain you can think of. You know, like, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Like, don't make your villains dumb. You know, like, don't make them painfully obvious. Like, there are so many times where you can look at characters and go, that's clearly the villain, because they're always, like, hooded figures and all dressed in black and brooding and constantly talking about how they're mastermind geniuses. Like, fuck off. Like, stop making, like, the bad guy bad for bad sake. You know, give them depth and make them at least understandable to the story. Like, they have to be more than one dimension. Don't give us this stupid, nefarious, over-the-top villain. You know, if you get to that point, just kill them. Just have the heroes destroy the villain and move on with your day. Like, you don't need to be there longer than that. It's just not necessary. There are some villains that are just fucking perfect. Yeah, I mean, yes, there is something to be said for, like, the old school Batman show, the villains being more comedic than, you know, true villains. Which is which is great. They, like, the show is hammy in and of itself, and you can get away with hammy villains to go in a hammy kind of environment. But would something like V for Vendetta be the same if he was just fucking ridiculous? I love V for Vendetta. That was a great movie for so many reasons. And that is tomorrow. Was V the villain, though? I believe he is a villain, not the villain. Because, again, he's not one-dimensional. Ultimately, what he was doing was not good, you know, because of what happens. But in that case, clearly the system or the government was more evil, and so it's, do you allow a certain level of evil to succeed in order to take on a bigger, badder evil? And that's why I like V as a villain type, because even though what he's doing is still technically bad, there is reason and motive, and you can relate to that character more than these big evil corporations and governments that are like fucking over society. So that is the kind of villain that I like, where it's like, yeah, okay, you know what, I'll let you pass. Like, technically I should be mad at you, but I am more mad about this other thing, or this other person. Now, that's just how I look at it. If you don't necessarily see V as a villain in that case, that's totally fine. I'm not gonna change your mind. I'm just saying, like, that character is a lot more nuanced and a lot more, you know, understandable than other villains that are like, "Mahaha, I'm going to kill you for no goddamn reason other than you stole my candy." Like, come on. I mean, no, that's fair. A good way to look at villains is if you ever play Vampire the Masquerade, Bithad. It's not good versus evil, it's how gray can we push the line in morality. Exactly. I love Vampire the Masquerade because when you're playing a character like a vampire, you start to have to figure out, where are you going to draw the line of what's acceptable or not acceptable? So if you think about Anne Rice's Vampires, you know, Interview with a Vampire, and how at the beginning, Lestat only fed on rats. He didn't want to be a vampire. He didn't like to be a vampire. He also did not want to step over that line to kill a human in order for him to survive. And that is the kind of moral line and question that I find interesting, which is why I really loved Vampire, which obviously is a video game that you can play. A lot of people were not huge fans of the combat system, but I was less worried about the combat system in that game, and I was a lot more interested in how, you know, he became a vampire, how you get through certain situations. Like, do you decide to eat everybody in the town, or do you decide to spare some of them, and at what point I know there was this one character who was just a royal dickweed at the beginning. And I was like, fuck this guy. This guy is like the actual, like, one of the guys that I'm actually going to kill, where everybody else I wanted to do their missions and like keep them alive if possible, cure them if possible, because you're playing a doctor who's been turned into a vampire. So again, it's the, do you choose to save people's lives and sort of hold on to what you know of humanity because that was your human life, or do you fully embrace the vampire side and just eat everyone and not do some of those side missions? And I thought it was a very interesting section to allow players to decide what to do. And if you do some of those, if you keep the people alive and you do some of those missions, it's very interesting. But there's this one guy who I was like, fuck this guy, he dies tonight. So I ate him. And then later I found out more facts about that guy that I had killed and went, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have killed this other guy instead, because he was clearly much worse. But because that one guy, like, gave me a terrible impression when I first encountered him, I'm like, fuck this guy, he dies tonight. So yeah, no, I agree. Vampire the Masquerade is probably one of my favorite systems next to Shadowrun and Bubblegum Crisis. Vampire the Masquerade is right up there with one of my favorite gaming systems as a whole, because most of the time that you're playing Vampire the Masquerade, you're playing as a Camarilla. You're playing as the type who do not want humans to know that you exist. What command table? Oh, I don't mod this game. I don't even know how to use mods in this game. You can probably find answers on the Satisfactory forums about where to get the mods. And there is a website you can go to get all kinds of mods for this game, so you can have like farming in this game, you can have like the flying around, you can have the instead of the zooping, which limits you to 10, there is a mod you can get where you can define like a 20 by 20 grid starting from X point, and it will just make that whole platform for you. So there's all kinds of mods you can get. I just don't know how to use any of it. So I am sorry, Asakeshi. I hope I said your name right. But yeah, no, I've done, ever since the open beta, I have done everything as is in the game. I'm on the experimental build, so I will see some of the changes as they come out, but I don't typically mod games. That's a personal choice. It's not, modding is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just not something I like to do. Also, you said something about Sabat all the way. I know I saw it out of here. Yes, I did. Camaraboo. I think I've only played in one Sabat game. Yeah, actually, one Sabat game, and the one time that I played a Sabat vampire was in a live-action role-playing game. I only ever played in 2 live-action role-playing. Both were a vampire. One was Camarilla, one was Sabat. Run by 2 different people. Oh, tilde opens the console? Oh, I never knew that. See? Jet, how do you know these things? I could probably find... It's an Unreal thing? That's awesome. Okay, I found it. Asakeshi, that is where you want to go for mods. And there's, like I said, there's all kinds of mods that you can get, and Coffee Stain does support the various mods, or at least this is the this is where you get the mod manager. But no, we have learned something today. Oh yeah, and Nexus mods, thank you. Let me find... I knew there was a thing. And... I love that it gives me a video pop-up for a game that I've already reviewed. That's funny. Yes? Hi. Who are we waving to?
Steve.
That was not helpful. Okay, well, I don't know where you need to go for Nexus mods. Yeah. Well, he was streaming before, but I think I'm too loud, and I feel bad. IR bad girlfriend. Ah, you bastards are below me. What are you guarding down there? Can I make this work? Ah! That was very exciting.
Some of my favorite messages. Here's another great one.
I went to Shoppers Drug Mart and couldn't
Have I tried not being loud? No, not when he's like 2 feet from me.
and got 20 times the points. That's 30% back.
So smart to turn things you need into things you want. From lipstick and mascara to piling up the points. That's how we make things better. Open your PC Optimum app and load your offers.
The 20 times the points offer runs November 4th to 6th, exclusive to
Oh,
Shoppers
Nexus
Drug Mart.
mod doesn't have them anymore?
Details in store and in the app.
Surname pending has a telekinetic younger half-sister who has throwing knives and is named Hot. Ew. So, because I happen to be a massive vampire fanatic and am working on a vampire novel as well, which vampire mythos do you like to follow, Vale? Or really that question can go for anybody in chat right now. Oh no! Wait, didn't you just recover from COVID, Hasty? Ooh, there's a slug up there. I want it. I want it. I see it. I like it. I want it. Don't get it. There's a fluffy tail up there. Oh my god, did you get it again? Or is it just they're panicking? Like, I know you can get it again, but I didn't think you could get it in that fast. Did I get him? Am I just missing horribly? I mean, that's entirely possible. Oh, hi. He just jumped off the damn cliff. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, I know that long-term symptoms can be brutal. Did they all fall off the ledge? Goodbye. Ah, ah, ah. Okay. Oh no. Oh, phew. He almost picked me up. That would have been bad. Okay, so. Okay, so, because this is now done. Okay, so you run with a hodgepodge of things. 2 kinds of vampires, hereditary and converted or turned. No, what I mean is, like, do you ascribe to the Bram Stokers? Do you like the Anne Rice vampires? You know, because there's different types that, that people, tend to sort of follow. Oh my god, why? I missed. Twice. God, I'm bad at this. Crap on a cracker? Why? Oh my god. Okay. There we go. There's one. There's two. I love how the body just flops off. Okay, you do not follow any particular author's versions. Okay. Because normally that formulates whether people like the idea of like vampires turning into bats or vampires being super fast or, you know, any of those things. And so I'm always curious to see what people like subscribe to in terms of vampire ideology. That's all. I know there are guys down there. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've done any research on that. Oh, no, that's fine. Castlevania has a really good, idea behind vampires.
Here's a question. Why is it called fine print?
A stater?
Plus,
Bastards.
it's really confusing. I didn't think I need a law degree to sign up for a phone plan. That's why I like Public Mobile. They don't have fine print because they don't do long-term contracts. If I want to change my plan, I don't have to make a case for it.
Alright, where'd I...
Just change it online
There,
all
there.
by myself. When it comes to your phone expectations, don't get called to the bar, raise it. Public Mobile. Mobility on your terms.
Okay. Alright, so I need a stata. Alright. And 20 megawatts. You're not helpful. Gesundheit. Oh boy. Alright. So you have the limit of silver that you can carry. You hate that they... Oh, son of a... No, 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 no. Fuck you, bull! Oh no. Okay, I don't know where that guy went. I do. I just keep forgetting about it when I'm on a single thing bridge and have a bull trying to fuck me off the ledge. It's not fun. I don't like it. So today I've learned you can get stream elements in YouTube. I will do that. Alright. Now then, let's not get screwed by... Well, so, I don't know, I saw something about stream elements before, with respect to YouTube, and I thought about it, and I know I was going to look into it at one point, and then I just forgot to look. It's really what that boils down to. And that may be so, but I've only been streaming to Twitch for 8 years and only been doing YouTube content for like a couple months, like total for stream, and like a year for just general videos. So it never really occurred to me to go look at bot options for YouTube, because it's not something that I had a ton of experience with. Therefore, it could have existed for 10 years and I would still have said the same thing. Yeah, how long ago was it that I set that up? Think about this. This is me you're talking to. Not really. I set up the timers. Oh, fuck. Fuck this guy. Oh, okay. Fuck you. God damn, I hit this guy. I missed. Where'd he go? Alright. Fuck this ball. I'm just trying to do one thing. Jesus. Did I? Okay. Now. Space. Now, what is that fucker guarding? And do I want to know? Like, what is down there? Alright, well, I got the hard drive. I have to figure out where I'm going to put
Here's another great one.
I went to Shoppers Drug Mart.
this new factory area.
Loaded all my offers and got 20 times the points. That's 30% back.
So smart to turn things you need into things you want. From lipstick and mascara
No.
to piling up the points. That's how we make things better. Open your PC Optimum app and load your offers.
The 20 times the points offer runs November 4th to 6th.
Hi.
Exclusive to Shoppers Drug Mart.
What you doing?
Details in store and in the app.
Why you do this?
There's advice like this holiday, make a list and check it twice. And then there's CIBC.
Why
Smart
you
Advice.
do
A budget
this?
calculator can help manage spending, so you can check everyone off your list. Visit CIBC Smart Advice online to get started today. CIBC,
Maybe.
ambitions made real.
Kev, you want your Big Mac?
No, not that box. Give me the other one. That one feels more lucky.
How can you tell?
My horoscope said the universe would smile on me today. I'm feeling a new car. Or maybe even 25 grand.
Fine, then I get to choose my fries.
Wait. Give me the fries. No, the Big Mac.
McDonald's Coast to Coast Monopoly is back.
Steve.
With millions of prizes and cash just waiting for you. Get playing, Canada, and feel the thrill. While supplies last, chances of winning change as prizes are claimed. See rules at participating McDonald's restaurants in Canada or at McKeePromotion.ca.
Alright, where are the other two? I don't like when shit lags when I'm jumping around. Not enough space. Well, you're not nice. Oh, whoops. Why are you laying down? Oh no. No. The jet is mine. You cannot have him. Whoops. No. You cannot steal him. Why you do this? Alright. Healing blood. Interesting idea. Whoa, listen, you guys cannot fight over Jet. What the heck? This is not how this works. No, there will be no sharing of my other half, goddammit. I can almost hear him cackling in the background. I would check, but the green screen is in the way. What? No. This is... You cannot stop this. You are not... I don't care how much you think you are. You are not. You're wonderful. What? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No deal. No, no, you're not. You're not winning. The jet is mine. I found him first. You can't have him. Okay, so. Aw, damn it. I can't deal with the pink thing until... Alright, so. Ah, see, having Hasty and Vale in the same room is good. Because then you can sit there and go, well, have you considered? And sometimes that's all you need. Is a person to go, you know. While I was editing my novel, I actually had to stop editing at one point yesterday because the editor had said something along the lines of, this doesn't make sense in this world. And then I had to go look shit up. And, yeah. That, took a bit of time before figuring things out. Oh, well, that's toast. Oh my god, everybody had, like, a very short stream today. What the hell? That's kind of the point, though. You can't, like, expect them to just immediately know. There's a bunch of things that Destiny doesn't make obvious enough for new players to figure out. That said, there are also things that are not super obvious in Satisfactory too, so that's the thing. The plan... That's funny. That is funny. Okay. So I need to figure out these project parts. Oh, good. Okay, so... this is gonna take a bunch of work. No, you're absolutely right, Hasty. Okay. So, I need like a Google Doc or something. Do, 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 do.
Sleeves up. It's time for your annual flu shot at Shoppers Drug Mart. Book today at shoppersdrugmart.ca/flu or through the PC Health app. Over 1,100 pharmacies across Canada. Subject to vaccine availability, limitations apply.
This isn't just the sound of kids playing. It's kids playing in their first backyard.
Alright, so give me
Realtor will help you find it.
a sheet.
Dedication, expertise. Get started at realtor.ca. Jen, it's me, Jake. I bought this radio commercial to ask you something important. Will you please pick up more milk on your way home? It would make me the happiest man on earth. I just love milk. Thanks, babe. Don't forget the milk.
Okay. So
Today to unite this man and this glass of milk. Dave, do you promise to love and cherish the milk until the very last drop?
I do.
You may now drink your milk.
Everybody milk.
okay, so this will be project part. Okay, so here we are gonna have versatile framework. Gonna go down a few. Modular engine. Go down a few. And the adaptive control unit. Not unity. Okay, so this we need 100. This we need 500. This we need 2,500. Okay, so, you ran a one-shot D&D 5th ed for your players last weekend. It went nowhere near what you planned, and the players had 2 press start to continue moments. Oh my. I have faith in you, Vale. You got this. Okay, so, for this, we need modular frame, and steel beams, from an assembler. And this is 2 made per Run. The mem is complete. Machine parts. Okay, so modular frames. What I really need is a flowchart. Actually, I don't think they're already being made. So I don't need to worry about that. Alright, so this requires a manufacturer. And you need motors. You need rubber. And whatever the square things are. What are the square things called? Yeah. The first project part. Good night, Debo. Those things. Not automatic wire. I forgot what they're called. Damn it. Square things. That's what you're being called for now until I go find the name. Okay, so this is automatic wiring. Circuit boards, I can totally spell today. Modular frames. And computers. And that is also in a manufacturer. Oh! Brownies. Two bite brownies. Alright, so this one makes one at a time. One per cycle. You are the best. Jet, you are the best. No, no, no. I am not. I bite you. Alright, and then this is 2 per cycle. 2 per cycle. Okay. So modular frames and beams are being made. Rubber is made. Square things, not so much. You, not so much. Alright, we'll put this as yellow. Square things is yellow. Okay. So. I need at least 2 manufacturers. If that's 2 per cycle, that will take 50 cycles. That one will take 500, that fucker will take 1250. Okay, so now I have to start figuring out how I'm going to do this. So we're gonna need... It's gonna be very slow going to get to phase 3, just having 2 manufacturers. Because that means I'm only gonna have 1 for one and 1 for the other. Oh no! Yeah, definitely grab some tea or something. Alright, so the problem is... Okay, that I can probably get away with doing 2. Now the trick is...
PC Optimum packs are some of my favorite messages.
I would need 2 of these. At least 1 of these.
So smart to turn things you need into things you want. From lipstick and mascara.
It's 21.
That's how we make things better. Open your PC Optimum app and load your offers.
The 20 times the points offer runs November 4th.
23 computers.
Details in store and in the app.
Bacon is a breakfast classic, and now Tim Hortons has given it a remix. Introducing Tim's new maple bacon breakfast sandwiches, featuring crispy, naturally smoked bacon with a twist. Made with
Okay, so let me see.
100% Canadian maple syrup. Available for a limited time.
So
click or tap now to order.
motors are made from stators and rotors. Rubber is being made square things. I don't remember off the top of my head. Automatic wiring, I don't remember off the top of my head. Circuit boards are plastic, and I forgot what the other thing was. Okay, modular frames are being made, and then computers. Alright, so. Okay, let's do automated wiring. Is stators and cable. So that will be easy to make. Circuit boards, yes. Copper sheets is the other thing. Okay, computers are a million things. Circuit boards, cable, plastic, screws. Alright, where do we have square things? Smart plating! And that is reinforced iron sheets, whatever they're called, and rotors. Alright, so 2 things need rotors. 2 things need stators. 2 things need plastic. 2 things need cable. Okay. Now this is where we're gonna have some kind of chaotic fun. And when I say chaotic fun, I don't necessarily mean fun. But what I can do oh wait. They're massive. Okay. As long as I'm not directly on top of that, that makes my life easier. Okay. I really think they're 4x4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Actually, I might just give myself one more line for buffer. Okay. So, we're gonna put the 2 manufacturers here. And the other thing I can just bring that up to the machine directly. Do I have any of these actually set up for? Okay. Automated wiring. Needs to go into a manufacturer so I can feed it through a floor hole. And that will just run across the bottom directly into the thing. Alright, and because automated wiring only takes stators and cable, I don't have stators being made right now. Okay, what did I have you making? Ah. So this... So this I can just feed the stuff manually. So it's 12 for 1. Okay, so 12 times... This is gonna be a metric fuck ton of... No, I want you to give me a sum. That is way too much steel beam. Unless you do it by... That's still an ass ton of steel beams. And then this is 1 per.
There's advice like this holiday, make a list and check it twice. And then there's CIBC Smart Advice.
Alright, so...
Budget calculator can help manage spending, so you can check everyone off your list. Visit CIBC Smart Advice online to get started today. CIBC, ambitions made real.
No signal? No problem. With Premium, you can open up a new world
All
of
right.
listening possibilities. Download and play what you want to hear wherever you go offline. And with ad-free
So,
music,
we
it's
need
easier to stay in the zone without audio interruptions.
to make...
1 month of Premium free. Hit the banner to learn more.
motors. For which I need 10. And I'm totally gonna have to make these in an actual machine. Okay. Oh. And 10. Perfect, okay. Did the exact amount that I needed. Now the heavy modular frame, we need 20 of them. That's gonna be a lot. Oh, apparently I need more rotors. Which is fine. That is the easy part. Ah. Of course, this is what I'm missing. Okay, so I need 20 of them. I'm only gonna be able to make 3 out of this for now, so I will need to grab some screws. And rotors, of course. Welcome back. What kind of drink did you go for? It is the all-important question. Okay, so I need a bunch of this. Oh, good. Yeah, broth is a good idea when you're feeling a bit under the weather. Bleh. It's very interesting that that is the thing. Okay, so we're at 6, 7. We're not gonna make it. Anything? Yep. Oh, 2 more. Okay, and then we need more modular frames. And hopefully that will be enough. Okay, so that brings us to 11. Which is not enough. Ah, we're gonna need more steel beams, I think. Yes. Or concrete, as the case may be. One of the most important things to have is concrete. So I should probably make a list of things that I'm going to automate so that this will be less tedious. And I might do some more gaming off stream in Satisfactory to set some stuff up just so that we can get to the juicy stuff. Make some fun things, you know? Apparently we're still gonna need more modular frames. And screws. Whoops. Whoopsies. Also, I never did look at my... Oh, good. Why? Why, though? I don't know that I like any of these alternates, to be honest.
PC Optimum
Alright,
has
fuck
some
it.
of my
We'll
favorite
do that.
messages. Here's another great one.
I went to Shoppers Drug Mart and couldn't resist a few beauty products. So I opened the PC Optimum app, loaded all my offers, and got 20 times the points. That's 30% back.
So smart to turn things you need into things you want. From lipstick and mascara to piling up the points. That's how we make things better. Open your PC Optimum app and load your offer.
Oh yes, I need
November 4th to 6th. Exclusive to Shoppers
more
Drug Mart.
quick
Restrictions
wire
apply. Details in
for
store
that.
and in the app.
Do you hear that?
Lots of quick wire.
Filtrate filter in our furnace, electrostatically capturing microscopic particles to clear the air in our family's home. It's music to my ears. Visit filtrate.ca to hear more.
Jen, it's me,
Oh
Jake.
lord.
I
Alright.
this radio commercial to ask you something important.
I still need to go find nuts. Oh, I can. Okay.
It would make me the happiest man on earth.
I can
Milk. Thanks, babe.
deal with the slug now.
We've gathered here today to unite this man and this
Slug!
Dave, do you promise to love and cherish the milk until the very last drop?
I do.
You may now drink your milk.
Everybody milk.
Why? Why indeed? Okay. Slug it complete. Alright, I am definitely gonna need to go looking for some things. I suppose I can do this while I'm here. Oh, ooh. Oh, okay. I really want to know what that does. Why? Why is that a— oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh boy. Alright, we're just gonna slowly back away. Oh, we need— why? Well then, back we go. Why do I not feel like modular frames are making particularly quickly? That may need to change. Okay. So now that we've got this, we will obviously need more beams. In we go! Whee! Like I said, I am going to fix this. I might just go all the way. I'm just trying to think about the best way to do this because of where this is positioned. Okay, so we shall do this. And 3. Perfect. Perfect. So now we have enough to make the assemblers and the manufacturers. So first things first is I'll put down the manufacturers here. Oh, they're not nearly as huge as I thought they were. What? Okay. Okay. So, no, not there. There. This thing is the automated wiring. Which I will throw okay, I think what I'll do is have the adaptive control unit in this one. Shit. I'm gonna need 2 more manufacturers. And this is gonna have the modular engines. Now, what I may do here because this is the automated wiring, I have stators and cables. Wait, no, I have cables. I do not have stators being created yet. Okay, so in that case, we will put the assembler the other way. And we will off-center this. Okay, what I might do is I want the two going the other way. Like that. Okay. So. Crap is it? Alright. So do that. No, no, I wanted that to be the reverse. What in the heck?
Sleeves up. It's time for your annual flu shot at Shoppers Drug Mart. Book today at shoppersdrugmart.ca/flu
Okay.
or through the PC Health app. Over 1,100 pharmacies.
We actually have to
across
start
Canada.
from the top.
Subject to vaccine availability, limitations apply.
Hey Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to Rap Caviar, the freshest 50 hip-hop songs on the rawest playlist ever. Brought to you by Marvel Studios' Black Panther, in theaters November 11th. Get tickets now at blackpanthertickets.ca.
Perfect, okay. And this. Perfect. Now. One of these. What did I say? Yes. Now. Okay, that. This is gonna go well. We're just gonna run it like that, and that should actually run rather nicely. Okay, so I need... Oh, that's right. Okay. So smart plating. Why am I doing this? Smart plating goes into the modular engine. So that can go we can go nicely underneath here. So we're gonna throw that guy there. Nope, nope. Stop this. There we go. So the smart plating is not this one. Okay. It's this one then. Perfect. Okay, so I can consider this green because I just have to connect the rotors back up to it. And whoop. Perfect. Nope, wrong button. Blurred. Alright, you. Okay, is that enough?
PC Optimum hacks are some of my favorite
Excellent.
messages.
Okay.
Here's another great one.
I went to Shoppers Drug Mart and couldn't resist a few beauty
So.
products. So I opened the PC Optimum app, loaded all my offers, and got 20 times the points. That's 30% back.
So smart to turn things you need into things you want. From lipstick and mascara to piling up the points. That's how we make things better. Open your PC Optimum app and load your offers.
The 20
What
times the points
the
offer is November 4th to
hell?
6th. Exclusive to Shoppers Drug Mart. Restrictions apply. Details in store and in the app.
Everyday purchases can be exciting.
Wait, what?
With the RBC Ion Plus Visa, get 3 times the Avion points on every dollar spent on digital gaming.
Oh, score!
And streaming, too.
Let's binge!
Introducing the new RBC Ion Plus Visa. Energize rewards for everyday things. Conditions apply. Visit rbc.com/Ion Plus to learn more.
Where is this going anyways? Is that going to anything fun? I see. Okay, so where is that? Right down the center? Why? Why do you hate me so much? I'm pretty sure that is why. It can be sometimes. It's sometimes when the splitters break, that's when chaos happens. Okay. I don't know why it twisted like the tiniest bit there. Thank you. Now, hopefully that doesn't break again. Okay, so smart plating, plating rather, is now being made. Perfect. So it can go casually down to that. Perfect. So the modular frames and the steel beams are going to be interesting, because I'm gonna need the steel beams. So the smart plating will fill up for now. The motors require stators and rotors. And I know that I have rotors being made somewhere. I don't need you yet. Okay, this shit. Oh, this is chaos.
There's advice like this holiday,
Okay.
make a list and check it twice. And then there's CIBC Smart Advice, a budget calculator.
I'm gonna have
to help manage
motors on the
spending,
other
so you can
side.
check everyone off your list. Visit CIBC Smart Advice online to get started today. CIBC, ambitions made real.
Because I have iron up here. What is this?
You're always in control. To upgrade your experience, get 1 month of premium free. Tap the banner to learn more.
I don't want to take away from the steel production at the other end. So we are going to need Okay, so we are going to need Okay. This is gonna very quickly suck, I think. Also not super efficient, which is gonna bug the shit out of me. Are you okay back there? You dropping things? Hmm? Oh. What is happening? Alright, I have to make a thing here. I'm gonna try and plan this out and then possibly call it a day. Not there. Yep. We're not gonna get through this. Wait. Crap. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So, I need not that. I may have to bite the bullet and make a train station anyways. Okay, so first we'll do that.
It's time for your annual flu shot at Shoppers Drug Mart. Book today at shoppersdrugmart.ca/flu
And then we'll do
or through the
this.
PC Health app. Over 1,100 pharmacies across Canada. Subject to vaccine availability, limitations apply.
Take the guilt out of your listening pleasures by indulging in what you love with Premium. Download and listen to ad-free music wherever your day takes you. So it's even easier to tune into what you really want to hear. Get 1 month of Spotify Premium free.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that is enough for that. Okay, so this will be rotors. This will be stators. I'm too far over. Okay, so this will be oh shit, screws are made from rods. Okay. No, not that. That's not a lot of space. Better. Okay, so that will be screws that can come around this way. Okay. Perfect. Not the most efficient build ever, but you know what? I can probably right here. Yes. Okay. Booyah. Okay. Perfect. So, this will give me the rotors. This gives me the stators. Okay, so that is green. So steel pipe and copper wires. And I need to know also an assembler. Dope. Three, 4. Was that just enough? Perfect. Now, motors have to go into the modular engines. Excuse you, leg. Okay, it's this machine right here. Perfect. Okay, I'm not sure how high up that has to be. Oh, there is definitely progress. Perfect. Okay. At least for this section. The trick is gonna be the other stuff. Okay, so these are now green. Smart plating is green. Automated wiring is green. Okay, so anything I need to transport, I will put in orange. Okay, so this is now green. Okay. So this is going to be orange, and that's going to be orange. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of stuff that I have to pull from the other side. I need plastic. I need copper sheeting.
Here's another great one.
I went to Shoppers Drug Mart and couldn't resist a few beauty products. So I opened the PC Optimum app, loaded all my offers, and that's 30% back.
So smart to turn things you need into things you want. From lipstick and mascara to
And I also need
that's how we make things better. Open your
another
PC
manufacturer.
and load your offers.
The 20 times the points offer runs November 4th to 6th. Exclusive to Shoppers Drug Mart. Restrictions apply. Details in store and in the app.
Okay.
Did you hear? Wendy's Dave single is now just $4.
So,
This juicy gossip is hot.
one more manufacturer.
Fresh, never frozen Canadian beef. The Dave single is just
And we are gonna need to carry supplies. Gonna need at least 2 of those. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need 2 of those as well. Yuck. Alright, we've got our work cut out for us. That is for damn sure. And that means that because I'm gonna have to set up a train station to bring supplies back and forth, I'm gonna have to figure out where that's going to go. And that is going to be more time than what I have for this evening. So, we will save right here. Perfect. We have saved. And we are gonna do this. And we're going to call it an evening. We didn't get as much done today as I had hoped. I was hoping to customize, but in order to get those project parts going, in order to unlock some of the other stuff, I will need to have all of that going. So we're just going to call it a little bit early here, but thank you so much for hanging out with me today while we do the Satisfactory. Having to deal with the bull and getting a hard drive and getting some supplies and that kind of thing. It was just great to hang out, chat about Vampire the Masquerade, chat about video games, and issues that we have with all of them. I do really like conversations like this while we're playing a cool, relaxing game like Satisfactory. Anyways, as for video content on YouTube, there will be more of it coming. I do have a gaming news video that I will be recording tomorrow. It will release for people on Patreon first, and then a couple of days after that I will release it to the general public. I've also got some Let's Tries that I'm going to be working on in the next little while, so that there's other stuff for you to consume. And if you have suggestions or thoughts about things that we can do for content creation that you would like to see, let me know. I'm more than welcome to entertain ideas for content. And I am just going to call it here. So thank you for being here. You guys are fantastic peeps. And I will see you sometime on the weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or if I'm going to be streaming on Sunday, but we'll play it by ear, see what happens. Jet, you are the best. I appreciate you. Thank you for putting up with my chaos. But you guys have a great night. I will see you next time. Goodbye! Ah! I've been landed on by a jet. Goodbye!